I make no apology for stating that Rollo Tomassi is the biggest fraud, sellout, and traitor our community has ever seen.
Now a warning.
This video will likely contain lots of swearing and editing and clips out of context because it's biased as This video will also contain White Walker images that some may find disturbing.
You guys know what a hit piece is? It's when you bring out false information to misrepresent somebody.
Bring it. Please. I'm begging you. You're on the fucking chin. Do it. Do it. Do it now. I'm begging you.
Oh, you want to play? Come on. Don't worry, Rollos, because
I'ma get medieval on your ass.
Rollo Tomassi is godfather of the Redpill Manosphere. Swallowing the red pill means you've seen the truth that feminism controls reality.
Seriously?
And women have all the sexual power and choice. And to be successful with women, you must adopt a super duper hyper and extreme masculine attitude so that other men know that you can dominate someone smaller and weaker than you. Rollo's work has created a lot of misogynistic virgins that believe they're alpha and deserving of gorgeous women. But if they were alpha, they'd not need to keep buying a White Walker's poorly written books that fund a lifestyle that's in direct opposition to his whole red pill philosophy in the fucking first place. Rollo's is the embodiment of do as I say, not as I do. Subscribe to Slampicat.
All these people giving this, textbook, I've written a book so I know what to speak about. Shout out to Rollo Tomassi. Hi, asswipe! Well, what receipts do you have, friend?
I got 20 years of fucking receipts.
If you're married for 27 years and you're saying spinning plates is the way to do it, clearly you haven't got a very good marriage. Again, we wouldn't go to a fat personal trainer for advice.
But that's probably true.
He's a snake. He's a hater snake.
A snake, am I? Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
Geeky nobody who's written a book and talks a lot.
I've written 5 books.
That's just another drama queen chasing his clicks, chasing his clout. Another self-appointed expert because he said so. Nonsense. These sorts of people are not leaders of men. They are not men of character. They're not men to be looked up to.
I agree.
The red pill's a praxeology.
Me found the definition of praxeology on Wikipedia in
January 2015.
And then?
Me found a verbatim copy of that definition in Rollo's book, The Rational Male Positive Masculinity, released
July 2017 on page 16.
Prove it.
Fucking receipts.
Rollo's copied a quote about free love research from Wikipedia, and like a good boy, he told us. So why didn't he say the praxeology definition was copied? Maybe Rollo's wrote the definition, which would mean he would know precisely what praxeology is. A French social philosopher gave the term its modern meaning and is used in Austrian economics. Let's hear Rollo's explanation and then dig a little deeper.
Okay.
The red pill's a praxeology, not a philosophy. Not a set of beliefs, not an ideology.
It's about empirical data.
Are you sure about that?
Here's the belief, the scientific method.
If you say so.
Unlike the sciences of chemistry or physics, when approaching human beings, praxeology has to employ a method of acquiring knowledge that does not rely on observation, but on discursive reasoning. Or we may say, logical deduction.
Wait, what?
It's about empirical data.
Rollo's got married at 27. What experiments and experience does he have for dating?
To try and box humans into the type of predictable data and statistics that work in sciences like biology, astronomy, or geology is not only completely inappropriate, but is essentially a denial of the action axiom.
A contradiction.
If I have a belief, if I have a mission statement, it is an obligation to objective truth.
I don't think so.
And if somebody tomorrow says, hey, Rollo, you're completely wrong.
You are.
Okay, fine. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the notepad and we're going to erase this and we're going to put something else in there. Because in a praxeology and a scientific method, we write down our findings in pencil, not in pen.
Me thought the mouldy books you store in the garage were written in ink.
You con artist.
People, on the other hand, cannot be quantified. Every day, people learn, adopt new values and goals, and change their minds. People cannot be slotted and predicted as can objects without minds or without the capacity to learn and choose.
Rollo's either ignorant or lying, but the result is the same. He's trying to elevate his ideology to a science to give it more validity. But if his ideas were rooted in science, then where's the revised edition, Mr. Pencil? Remember Mary Curie, the highly intelligent physicist that discovered polonium and radium but who died from exposure to radiation because she didn't know how harmful it was at the time? So with that in mind, are you really going to trust a White Walker who got a BA in behavioural psychology in his 30s that never updated his first book?
No, I wouldn't do that.
ThePowerMoves.com has a fascinating read about Rollos, and the author, Lucio, holds a master's degree and is a member of the American Psychology Association.
So what?
You have to remember this.
In 2019, the American Psychological Association determined that traditional masculinity was a personality disorder.
No way!
The females who run the APA sent out what? And even guys who I haven't agreed with in a while, even Sean Smith had a real problem. Dr. Sean Smith had a real problem with that because it's an ideological.
They sent out word salad.
Apparently.
As you saw, I couldn't find any evidence that traditional masculinity was classified a personality disorder. So I asked Rollos for
citation.
And then? A few days later, I checked back to see if Rollos had provided a link. And guess what?
What?
Comment deleted.
Rollos must have accidentally set citation to his blocked word list. With my charitable hat on, methinks Rollos read an article that intentionally or not misrepresents the APA guidelines, and then Rollos, the man with a BA in psychology, didn't go to the source to verify. It's interesting the APA has research that suggests that traditional masculinity could be harmful.
Food for thought. We've just reached the end of chapter 2, and I can't for the life of me tell you what the hell's going on.
I mean, dox me all you want.
Yeah, Rollo's a massive fraud. He doxed over 50 men in real life to a feminist reporter at the New York Times. He tried to blame shift and cover this shit up for 8 months before we fucking nailed his ass with fucking evidence and shit. The minute he goes into his personal life, it's all a lie. Everything is not only a lie.
It's the opposite.
He's never been good with women. He lacks basic social skills.
Would you like me to opine on Brittany Venti?
Yes.
There are actually nudes of her out there too.
You sure?
I've got the photos to really rough her up.
Is that a crime? Seriously. An imbecile.
I know about the nudes. I know about a lot of stuff.
Rollo's got an email he thought was from a fan offering him Brittany Venti's nudes. Couple of problems with that. First is...
that email was actually sent by me.
Second problem is Rollo's has the reading comprehension of a cucumber.
Damn right.
The law covers offers that do not contain actual pornography and even offers in which no pictures exist. Quote unquote. Busted. You committed a criminal act. Not only was it entrapment, but you also broke a law here by offering this in the first place.
And it doesn't have to
wasn't
show intent.
requested. This was offered by you, Brittany Venti.
Wrong, absolutely brimming over with wrong ability.
Rollo's posted the email on Twitter he says has an offer for CP.
Brittany has full-on nude pics that directly played into them breaking up because Mason sent me proof when it happened.
Funny offer, if you ask me. And Rollo's replied, do you still have the nudes Mason sent you?
And then?
If you have those nudes, they might be a good ace card at some point. If you're okay to send them.
Wasn't requested.
Sure sounds like you're
requesting
nudes of a woman your
daughter's age. Great dad.
Brittany said,
all right, I got my old phone and found the pics. I looked at the date. She was 17 here. Where do you want me to send them?
Rollo's replied, actually don't send them. Not if she's 17. I'll take your word for it. I trust you.
What the fuck did you just say?
Rollo's said he trusts a total stranger who just offered him underage pics.
Rollo's a bad man.
Rollo's
requested
Brittany's nudes and only changed his mind when he thought she was 17.
I'm a boomer. I don't know anything. Please educate me.
Okay.
And could I dox her with some real... I've got the photos. I don't like when people dox my kid. You probably don't want to fuck with me.
Yes, I do.
You want it, you got it, man.
Say my name.
Rollo Tomassi.
So until you're ready to put your money where your mouth is, shut the fuck up. I don't like when people dox my kid, who is not a public figure. Thank you very much.
Boo.
Did I scare you? Now, for a kid with food allergies, this can be dangerous. A Tale of Two Puppies ends with a happy ending.
I'm Alexa Miller.
You were saying?
Okay, his daughter's really a public figure. No, she's not.
But sometimes you're wrong.
Covering the story, Alexa Miller, 2 News.
Please start comment with password so I know you watched.
Yeah, one final thing.
When
Dingus
said,
I have 5 books that are receipts, and you would know that if you had read even a single one.
You know what else you'd know if you read Rollo's first book? This little nugget on
page 33.
Jerry Seinfeld dated and married his wife when she was 18.
First, that sentence is terrible. You don't marry a wife,
Dum-dum.
You marry a
Fiance.
But we get the point. He's saying that Jerry Seinfeld married an 18-year-old.
But did he?
No.
Jerry married Jessica Scalar when she was 28.
Why does he do that?
Doesn't think anyone can tell. I want an admission of guilt.
Beware of who you come at in this sphere. Beware.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Do you love anyone enough to give them your last Rollo?
Like the bloody video.